Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I be out on the late night. I was in a play fight. C5 break night.
Now let's dance go hard.
My wristwatch is
Hey, y'all be a little quiet.
Are you broadcasting you? No.
Alright. Watch the broadcast. Watch it. Hey, Dad. Dad. It's going down. Everybody's watching it from my YouTube channel. I'm going live right now.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the... They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago,
ooh, it's going down today.
They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
Keep your same energy, boy. I like it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19.
Hush it up.
First carry for James Conner, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there.
Oh, what the heck? They ain't using Le'Veon Bell.
When I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Joe Schobert, and they take.
No, I paused it because they had Le'Veon Bell not playing. Waiting for Pierre.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You know, CD, Carlos Hyde, he will not forget August 20th. 98 yards rushing in that game last week, 2 touchdowns, 1 win for the Browns. But most importantly, a baby boy was born, his son.
So let's applaud the fact that Carlos Jr. arrived, but let's also applaud Carlos Jr.'s timing. Because he waited for Dad to have that performance and was born after that. Dad left the stadium, got to the hospital. And
he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Javon Hargrave able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. On 2nd down, Hyde. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
He's finna take a L.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks
it'll be on YouTube.
Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
I don't think CJ
yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Why?
From the gun, Mayfield. That is going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Oh yeah, take the sack, boy. Kick these field goals.
I got a bet too.
What?
Double.
That means if I win, I get 80.
You win. I'll pay 40.
They can be exotic in their blitzes.
If CJ wins, I give him 40. So you're gonna get paid either way from CJ, or you're gonna get paid from me and his mama, and you're gonna get paid from me and his mama, depending on who wins. So we got money on the line. Let's go.
Now they get ready to head back
You
on
lose,
the
nigga, I'ma fuck you up, and I want my money back.
You hear him, CJ?
How about going and telling your defense, thank you?
He said,
Huge thank you. You said, didn't
oh my gosh. He said if I win, he's gonna give me 42, and if you win, he'll give you 40. So basically the winner's gonna get 80.
We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
You do not mean to do that. Spamming eggs.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on it.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Finally, they put Bell in.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking
Let's go!
These pants make me look fat, and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm watching this back.
Roethlisberger will throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Who was watching it?
It's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cleveland Browns coming back on offense. That gives us a chance to look back at their victory again.
I don't need that much pressure.
I've
already thrown 3 interceptions.
635.
Well, you already know the dive now.
3-game stretch they've had. They're 1-1-1. They could be 3-0.
3,
7, 8, 9 games.
Yeah, and I think that that's a legitimate question. And I also think it's one that the Browns will talk about behind closed doors, but we won't hear it out in public. There's a quiet confidence starting to build with this team, and it's happened over the last couple of years, even though they had the lousy year last season. The drafting got better, the pickups in free agency. they just feel good about who they are. And let us not forget, drafting Baker Mayfield at number 1, there's something about him. He has that it factor. And Cleveland's starting to follow.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. Here's Mayfield, buying time to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now Mayfield, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before you receive it.
Oh, I did not think he was about to really punt it.
Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That was
12 yards
you.
that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something.
Oh, you got luck. I should have spammed triangle.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Oh my gosh. I ain't not mean to do that. Just got popped by my quarterback.
To the 36-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? When we call
That was
those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A second down throw for Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Mayfield to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I to just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That's to his running back, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Roethlisberger, he's going deep for Brown.
Oh, you got lucky.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They run again with Hyde on first. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Shreds the tackle. And Callaway taking it in left side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Yes.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Hayward able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A sneak good for 2, but it's still going to set up a 3rd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and sneak it here. So he gets absolutely nothing out of that sneak, and now it's 4th down.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
I actually like the fake, all right? They gave it a shot. This is one of those plays where you really think you're going to fool people because he shoveled it off to the kicker, and he was going to try and get it running. We have seen it be successful before, but definitely not on this play.
I was going to say, as the kicker, when you see that it's probably not going to work, just terror and panic in your eyes, I would imagine.
What we really needed there was the close-up of his face while he was running.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll get to the... It's also 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of scheme going.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown.
Let's go! Get out of my face!
Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Let's go.
Now to kick this one away. On the return, Jabril Peppers. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back.
I just do whatever I feel like. I do both, to be honest.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'll be flicking it from the side, from the up. I don't be knowing what I'm doing.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. To return, it's Peppers. And not a bad... The 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
And he fumbled it. It's
Let's go.
And it's picked up.
Let's go.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example.
Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
T. Coley.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. Fights loose. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. And now here is another interception.
I'm actually kind of glad you intercepted that.
Peppers, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That means you're farther back.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I can't either. It has to be during the plays. Like when you're picking plays.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
You have to pause now.
Can this offense step?
Hold up. Alright, I'm dirty. It says waiting on Pierre.
And make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. He's got his tight end in Njoku. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57
Is it me or did one of the players just say slow, slow, slow?
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Maybe a free play now for Taylor. Steps away to his left. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Floating one, incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Let's go!
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hand somehow and create.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 43 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Roethlisberger now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Myles Garrett in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Over the middle here to Brown. And he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Flush to his right. Room here to run. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now Taylor under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Bostic in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Let's go!
And down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Here's Taylor being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Let's go!
Through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
What?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They start with a give to counter, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't bring it at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jesse James, 34 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing out.
Let's go.
Extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can
Dad, you better come watch this. The last 5 minutes.
Edge of the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on.
Get out of my face. You're not ready.
To pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
I ain't said nothing.
Now Taylor to throw.
Get out of my face!
Intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice
Who
second
is
down
Grimble?
On third and goal, Roethlisberger.
Let's go!
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field.
Get me them toes!
Extra point put through by
My toes now!
21-14.
See you? I see you? I see you?
Boy, figure
Did you
this
win?
one out.
No, it's not. Oh, shoot, I did an onside kick. I did not even know that.
Timeout called defensively by the Browns.
You waste. I just made it to where you wasted timeout by accident.
We step aside here in the fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run.
I can't get too excited. Where's Dad at?
I've been watching you the whole time.
Well, go tell Dad to watch it.
Over the end line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field.
It's just this one play on defense that's been working pretty well. Oh, he's not? Well, go in there and watch it. I don't need no distractions. Go. No, go. Go in there and watch it. Go watch it in there. So I don't need distractions. Miss Krishan and them watching it.
No, he said this is whack.
They did.
Yes, and they're important.
Well, go. You better tell them what's going on. Oh, shoot.
Taylor to throw on second down.
Oh, shoot.
Over on the right side. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
What? He didn't die.
End zone touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Browns are within.
Come on, missed the field goal.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Bro, this offensive possession basically ruins the game.
Encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Freak.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught.
What?
He will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Taylor to throw.
Ooh, come on!
The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The throw by Taylor there, knocked away and incomplete. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does.
Let's go!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this.
Your mom's still there?
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
She already left.
The drive will start with Connor. And he'll get this.
So how am I going to get the stuff?
To 26. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Are you going to really give it to me?
Drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Hold up, when was your birthday?
Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hold up, that is messed up.
Here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. And some space here. A big play there on the catch and run. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Black 20. Show that bench release and go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Where's that play at? Where's the play? Where's that freaking play? Oh my gosh. This game's so dumb.
Roethlisberger to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. 10 seconds to go.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9.
Black 20.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Let's go! GG! GG! It's a GG! Get out of my face! Get out of my face, bro. GG. 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 You shouldn't have wasted. GG. I take dubs only, guys. I take dubs only. Nah, it's over. Exactly. I get $80. Time to get on Fortnite.